So this is the resume that I used when applying for Emirates a zillion years ago. I don't think the format is still useful. You gotta keep in mind we didn't have cool things like Canva back then. So instead, to answer your question, I've chosen a more updated version. And of course, none of this information is actually true, but the format is of someone who made it through and became cabin crew. The first thing you'll see in both resumes is the fact that everything is pretty much short and sweet. You don't need a resume that's like a million pages long because no one's gonna read that. Try to summarize as best you can your experience. Whatever it is, just throw that in your resume. Always keeping in mind that you're applying for a job in customer service. It goes without saying, but just in case, it's super important that you add here the languages that you speak, because it's a cosmopolitan airline. Of course, they're going to want to know if you speak any language at any level. Just make sure that you don't lie about the level, because if you say you're fluent speaking, I don't know, Japanese, and then you don't, then you might get in trouble when you're asked to read the passenger announcements, and it could be grounds for firing. Last but not least, something that wasn't there when I applied is social media, and try to add your channels there, but make sure that you have photos that are appropriate in there, because I have heard from people who did recruiting in Emirates that they've seen some social media pages with, photos in bikinis or partying with drinks and whatnot. And it's not that doing any of that is wrong, it's not, but you do have to remember that you're applying for a Muslim airline in the Middle Eastern country, so you might want to keep it PG. Got any more questions about applying for Emirates or working there? Drop them in the comments.